Hi guys, Reviews for Yous here, back with a review for you. This one is for the Inateck FE2007, the USB 3.0, 2.5-inch portable hard disk drive enclosure with integrated 3-port USB 3.0 hub. As you can see here, it's a very nice design, very sleek, very lightweight. It is made out of a plastic material, but it is very strong at that. Now this is a tool-free device, very simple to install, no additional driver needed to download for operation or anything like that. Just on the left side here, I just want to go over this real quickly here. You've got your DC 5-volt input. Now that is to run your hard disk drive once it is in here. You're obviously your on-off switch for that. You have your active light here for when you're transferring data. You have your 3.0 USB ports. You have your power indicator light here once you supply that 5-volt DC to it. And then around the right side you have your USB 3.0 data transfer port. I believe that's a micro USB 3.0. On the front you have obviously the Inateck brand. You have the description of it here is the USB 3.0 to SATA 6G hard disk drive enclosure with 3-port USB 3.0 hub. On the back, or the bottom I should say, you have the Inateck product, I guess, information logo with the FE2007 and some more of the description there. Very nice design. It is a plastic design, very lightweight, like I said, and this device this enclosure will support up to 9mm thick hard disk drives. It does come with this foam pad here with this tape on it that you can actually stick up underneath here. I'm just going to open this up for you guys, and it does slide and locks on. That if you have a drive that is less than 9mm thick, you could just peel that off and then stick that there. But what I would do is, if you're not going to use this hard disk drive for, one hard disk only kind of thing, and you may be swapping some in or out, some are thinner, some are thicker, like I said, it'll support up to 9mm, I wouldn't actually affix this piece of foam in here. I would just simply get a piece of tape and put it across. That way, if you do go to a thicker drive, you can easily just take that out, set it aside, put your thicker drive in. Now the reason I'm saying that is because actually with the drive I have, I don't know if it's what the actual thickness of this drive is, whether it's the 9mm or whether it's because these screws are protruding a little bit out of the bottom here. So keep that in mind before you go and stick that sticky pad up into the top part there. Test your drive first. And this is the reason why. And this is how easy this device is to use. You simply just take this and you slide it in like that, and you take your cover, and if you notice on this cover here, you can see these two edges here. Get the light on it right. It slides into these grooves that are right here on the side of this device. I always just start the one side, but as you can see, this is very tight. So there's no way I'd be able to get that on with that foam pad on. So do like a dry test, if you want to call it that first, a dry run, to see if you're going to need that pad underneath there before you go and peel that off. And like I said, I wouldn't even peel that sticky pad off. I would take it, put it up underneath, and I'd use a piece of Scotch tape or something and just go across that, just to hold your hard disk drive in if you do have a thinner hard disk drive. That way, you don't have to worry about peeling this off and then not being able to use it again, because it's obviously not going to stick again, or having the trouble of finding some more pads or something that you could put up underneath there to support your thinner hard drive. I would just use the tape. This is very tight, so I must be pushing that 9mm limit. I did have it actually in there, and it was very hard to push this down in order to slide this case back. But it's very simple. I'll do it here for purposes. It's in there now. And like I said, with that really thick drive in, it's hard to get this open. So keep that in mind. You may have to get something in there to pry that open to get that back out. But I don't actually have my laptop on me right now. But I do have the power cord here, and it's actually plugged in because I just wanted to show you guys how quiet. This device is extremely quiet. As you can see the power button there. Sorry guys, I'm limited for space here because, here, I'll just turn my camera. I'm limited for space because the power cord, this one here that comes with it, is about 30 inches. So, but I mean, once you plug it in, you're fine. You've obviously it just runs off USB, so you can plug it into the front of your tower if you're using it on a desktop, or on your laptop. You obviously have sufficient cord, but because my plug-in isn't really close to my desk, I'm running out of space. But anyways, just want to fire this up right now. show you guys how quiet it is. I don't know if you heard that or not. Extremely quiet, very compact and portable design. I really like this unit. And you know, sitting down on your desk, it doesn't take up much space at all. Very nice unit. I really like this. Another thing too, like what this unit enclosure does for you is, you know, if you have a laptop, you'll be lucky to have one 3.0 port on it, USB port. This gives you 3. And not only that, it brings them right up front. And then if you're using this with a desktop computer, where's that 3.0 USB port located? Usually on the back of the tower. Not very accessible at all. This brings it right up front to you, and it takes you from 1 to 3, whether you're using a laptop or a desktop, which is really nice, really convenient. And with the 3.0 hubs, it gives you up to 5 gigabytes per second of data transfer, which is phenomenal. This device is just amazing. It's very quiet, like I said, and it works very well. No additional driver software needed to download to operate this. It's basically plug and play, and it's extremely portable. It is backward compatible as well, so you can use your USB 2.0 as well, and it's a 1-to-1 for speed ratio for that. Whereas with the 3.0, you get the up to 3 terabytes of hard disk drive and up to 5 gigabytes per second of data transfer with a 3.0. Now, there is one thing I want to add. This is 2.5-inch SATA 1, 2, and 3 for both SSD and HDD hard disk drives compatibility. It's tool-free installation. Like I said, you get the supplied 3.0 cable. It's simply plug and play. And you can just plug the other end there into your 3.0 port on, say, your MacBook, your Surface Pro, or your desktop. Very nice product. Works extremely well. Data transfer rates will be up to, like I said, 5 gigabytes per second, depending on your what your hard disk drive capabilities are. Very nice unit. Highly recommended. It's another beautiful piece of tech from Inateck. And this is a review for you with a review for the Inateck FE2007 USB 3.0 2.5-inch portable hard disk drive enclosure with integrated 3-port USB 3.0 hub. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.